Hi guys, how are you? Plenty of things going on, and it's been a busy day for me. You know, stuck indoors. Only went for to get my lunch, and I have to agree with one speaker from the TV. There is no free lunch. It's hard to get free lunch. Yeah, guys, but what I want to talk about this, we live, you know, strange times, but exciting at the same time, weird. And I was trying to search, about this Mr. Kruger expression, we live strange times, Kruger. But you have to be more specific. If you are not more specific, more into the detail, you just come up with something, some similar quote, even I cannot say just. It's a quote from Douglas Adams. We live in strange times. We also live in strange places, each in a universe of our own. The people with who we populate our universe are the shadows of whole other universes intersecting with our own. So it's a concept of micro world and macro world, I guess. And then I only on the number 2 was a Burger King advert, confusing times. I have seen it once. Yeah, quite spot on. Spot on. And I'm confused as well, guys. That was introduction of my confused attitude today. Because, guys, I have to give also, my admiration, deep admiration to, John Lennon. He had an anniversary yesterday, 42nd anniversary of his tragic death. He was shot down in New York in 1980. And yeah, he was one of the first peacemakers and activists, and it's not easy, in this world we live in. And along the maybe Martin Luther King and other guys, the life is sometimes cruel, it's not fair, it can be harsh, even beautiful at the same time. And yeah, stuff like that. But what I would like to talk about is probably one of the biggest cover-ups we live in these days. It depends, what are your measurements, or what is your, what is your focus. But I would like to say that probably there is, I'm more and more certain and sure there is this has been cooked for a long time. As you know, I was cooked in my own stew and in my life, for a long time. Guys, we were doomed and gloomed, let's be honest. And it depends, it depends in which environment we do grow up and we do surround ourselves. And sometimes it's even good to take a break, take a sabbatical. I I realized today, you know, I know this word from the some perks of the companies. Recently, they started to provide this, you know, break time, paid break time. But most of all, you know, originally it's coming from the profession of the teachers who are getting sabbatical for example, in this country, 2 months they've got paid holidays. But I mean, it's well earned, you know, benefit or perk or some, yeah, some contribution to their not easy, you know, mentally easy profession. It's a kind of their, you know, their. Mm, it's a profession. I cannot find better expression. Their dedication, because I mean it's a mentally hard job, and I mean as you know years go by, as time goes by, it's more and more difficult, and they are not among the best paid jobs, you know, in the professional ladders. Yeah, in the, you know, that, you know, charts of earnings, you know, in professions. Yeah, guys, but what's the time? 6 minutes. I need to speed up a little bit. Yeah, so you know, today, you know, I was screaming, I was agitated, and it pays off. And it paid off. It's, it pan out. It pan out somehow. Even sometimes you realize about the meaning of some word after a few years. First, I heard this expression from one guy in the UK, pen out, but the real meaning of this word you realize when you are starving. Yeah, what does it mean? But guys, there is some cover-up going on in the major space agencies in the world, including NASA, CNCA, Chinese Space Agency, JAXA, ISRO, Indian one, ESA, European, Roscosmos, Russian one, and they might be even more. I mentioned already these six, and you know what's the issue? What's the major problem? You know, today I was checking up on the, you know, those layers, those protective, you know, parts of the atmosphere we've got, and I realized we've got five. Maybe, you know, I used to learn this stuff, you know, in the primary school, but you know how it goes. 80% of information after 30 days or 20 days we tend to forget. And maybe, you know, I mean, it was not even such a brilliant picture as I can see right now. I mean, this internet is no doubt the best thing, you know, the humanity got in the last century for its disposal. And it's I need to give credit and again express admiration that I mean, it came, you know, to its, you know, it was exposed by army guys. So have a look how, you know, I'm using these primitive tools, guys. I'm using primitive tools because, you know, I'm not good at editing, and I don't have a, you know, I'm not in the mood at the moment, you know, to learn this stuff. Even it might be, you know, quite easy peasy. But have a look, guys. These are the layers of the atmosphere. Yeah, can you see it? So it's a troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. There is 5 of them. Yeah, there are 5 of them. And the major problem is with those 2 on the very peak of the altitude. Yeah, the layer of thermosphere in the altitude ranging between 80 and 800 kilometers is the temperature ranging from minus 85 or 86.5 to be more exact, to the up to the 1200 Celsius. Yeah, and then on the top of that, it's an exosphere. Here is altitude ranging from the 800 kilometers to the 3000 kilometers, 3K. And the temperature is more, according to this picture, it's more stable, more stable, more average, or, you know, more stable. 1200 degrees, same, you know, as that other layer. You know, guys, but here is the main issue. Here is the main controversy, what I found today, and that's, can present spaceships, ISS, International Space Station, or satellites manage, or can they hold on? Can they, you know, survive this temperature? Let's be honest, guys. And then, you know, I was searching for some article, yeah, and there was one from Forbes 2018 with the headline, "Keep the Space Station Warm?" question mark. It's from Robert Frost, answers by Robert Frost, and it was published even on Quora. He is an instructor and flight controller at NASA, and he answered this question: is it hard to keep the space station warm? Warm is pretty easy, cold is harder. Guys, but as I can see it, it's other way around. When I see the temperatures in this layer I just mentioned, those 2. But let's carry on in the quote of this guy from NASA. The outside of the ISS can reach temperatures as high as 250 degrees Fahrenheit, 121 Celsius in the bracket. On the sunny side, as low as minus 250 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 157 Celsius in the bracket. On the shady side. Yeah, so it's ranging basically from minus 250 at night on the shady side to 250 sunny side up. As you sometimes, you know, you are having breakfast, let's say traditional breakfast, English breakfast, and, you know, waiter is, you know, asking you, how would you like to have your eggs, madam? Scrambled, boiled, or sunny side up? Even I can't remember. I used to ask this question for a short time. Yeah, in one 3-star hotel. Yeah, guys. So that's the thing. Can they really manage the temperature, which is 12 times more, 1,200 degrees of Celsius? Guys, can they really manage this? And even outside of the exosphere, is the temperature 1,600 Celsius. Even if it's Fahrenheit, it's still a lot. 1,600. Guys, so this is really controversial. But then I came up even to mix up this stuff even more difficult, more, zigzag. It's another video. Jot it down and check it out. High altitude balloon shows sun hotspot on the clouds. The sun is not 93 million miles away. So it means sun hotspot. Guys, I remember once upon a time in 2008, one guy was showing me, might be even 2007, he was showing me 2008. He was showing me a hotspot, but which you can create on your cell phone, yeah? By the way, this is a key to the new, economy, even your cell phones. It's not the quote from my head. But guys, seriously, high altitude balloons shows sun hotspot on the clouds. The sun is not 93 million miles away. It's a kind of illumination. Maybe even moon is illumination. Guys, we need to start to ask these questions. Questions were raised on the ITV channel. Yeah. About the moon, about the flat earth. Guys, there are another 2 videos. Proof of the fact we were not on the moon. And that's the video from the ALLATRA TV International. Yeah, ALLATRA TV International, which is, it's here. The truth about the Anunnaki kaleidoscope of facts 10. I'm gonna put down this video, post it down, underneath this video. And then it's untethered through empirical evidence of flat earth from the YouTube channel Untethered Through. Especially, I would bring to your attention part 2 and 3, but check it out, all the channels. Guys, also check it out, this webpage. It's giving you ways of multiple, passive incomes. Check it out, guys. If you want to have even better way, do not hesitate to contact me via email. I'm out. Stay tuned, stay positive. Bye for now.